We're clear for takeoff. Lights are calm. Check the park brake off. Check the trim section. Local steering arm. Maneuver. Dive and half squirrel cage. Left turn out. Dive and half turn on. Let's fire it up and then desert out. Let's run them up. Off brake now.
Welcome to the FSX Blue Angels radio tutorial. In this tutorial, we will cover the basic operation of both the communication and navigation radios found on board the Microsoft Flight Simulator Acceleration Boeing FA-18A Hornet. First, we will cover the operation of the Hornet's communications or comms radio. The FA-18 has two radios, comms 1 and comms 2. Although the Hornet has two radios, only one can be used at any given time to transmit and receive. The other radio can be used to store a standby frequency, which can then be made active by a switch located on the up front control panel. To change the set frequency on either the primary or standby radio, simply click on the small gray knobs located on either side of the up front control panel. Once the knob has been clicked, the radio status and the current tuned frequency will display above the number pad. The letters ON indicate that the radio is on and active. The letters OF indicate that the selected radio is off and in standby. To alternate the radio in use, click on the selector knobs labeled COM1 and COM2 located on the left and right of the upfront control panel. Changing frequencies in the Hornet is easy. Simply use the number pad to enter the frequency you desire, minus the decimal, and press ENT found on the lower right of the pad. As an example, we will tune frequency 120.25 into our comms 1 radio. To do this, simply click on the numbers 1, 2, 0, 2, 5, and then click ENT. Now station 120.25 is tuned into the comms 1 radio. If we want to tune the comms 2 radio to, let's say, 118.75, we will need to click on the selector knob under the comms 2 radio and click on the numbers 118.75 and once again press the ENT button. If we want to make the comms 2 radio the active radio, just click on the COM 2 radio selector knob. In order to change the transponder code, or squawk in the Acceleration Hornet, click on the button marked IFF, short for Identify Friend or Foe. After clicking on the button, the letters XP followed by the 4-digit transponder code will appear above the number pad. To change this code, simply enter in the new 4-digit squawk and click the ENT key. The navigational radio on board the Acceleration Hornet operates in a similar manner to the communication radios. To retrieve the VOR mode, click on the button labeled TCN or TACAN, located on the upfront control panel. Just as with the comms radio, the status and frequency that is currently tuned into the navigational radio will be displayed on a screen just above the number pad. To change the frequency, simply use the number pad to enter in the VOR station frequency or its respective TACAN frequency, then press ENT. You will notice that the VOR frequency will be converted and displayed as a TACAN frequency. The radio status will momentarily switch to off and then back to on once the navigational aid has been detected. To confirm that you have tuned the correct nav aid, check the Horizontal Situation Indicator, or HSI. On the top left of the display, you will notice the nav aid identifier along with the current radio and distance from the station. For instance, the display shows SFO with the numbers 56 and 33. This means that we have tuned to the SFO or San Francisco Vortex station. We are on a bearing of 056 degrees from the station at a distance of 33 nautical miles. The bearing to the station is also displayed as a triangle with the letter T in the middle, which is located around the outside of the compass rose. The same entry method can be used for tuning the ILS and beacon frequencies as well. Simply press on the corresponding button located on the upfront control panel and enter the frequencies as previously described. Some of the navigational information can be displayed on the heads-up display, or HUD. To accomplish this, click on the buttons next to the letters TCN, WPT, or ILS located on the HSI. Once selected, the bearing, distance, and estimated time en route will be displayed on the HUD. The localizer and glide slope information will also be displayed if the ILS mode is selected. This concludes our communications and navigation radio tutorial. If you have any questions, feel free to contact any of our team members at www.fsxblueangels.com.